Okay. As I said in earlier, means I have sent video to you, conformational isomer. Just watch this. In there, what I said, conformational isomer, you can notice between carbon-carbon single bonded compound is nothing but only in alkane. We cannot see conformational isomers in alkene or alkyne. Why? Because there becomes this double bond, double or triple bond, then shows in different type of isomerism. That's what we studied in earlier itself. So that cis and trans isomers, cis and trans isomers. But here, this rotamers are conformations. Rotamers are a conformations in the carbon-carbon will be having the free rotation. Out of this, the substituent, the any group attaches. Example, I have taken ethane, that is hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. You can take methane or methane, it's carbon, only single carbon. Ethane or propane or butane, we can take any of the compound. In there, the substituent group, if they are exactly one of hydrogen covers another hydrogen, eclipse and grahana, and one will be covered with another. No, if they are covering with each other, then what happens? There will be repulsive force. Atra ide molecules repulsive force. The repulsive force or interaction is less. How much? That is 1 to 20 kilojoules per mole. 1 to 20 kilojoules per mole. So due to this one, we'll be getting plenty of the structure or rotamers or conformational isomers. Out of that, eclipsed and staggered are what we extreme isomers or rotamers. Means what we notice that these are the two important rotamers. In this, what we noticed, eclipse, so one exactly cover another. So these are represented by two projections. One is Sapor's projections, Sapor's representation, and there is Newman representation. Sapor's projection. Second one is Newman projection. So the way of representing is different in Sapor's and Newman, but eclipsed and staggered is the constant. In Sapor's will represent the compound like bond line. Okay, so here an ethane carbon with 3 hydrogen. So here exactly like so this is what hydrogen is here, hydrogen, hydrogen and hydrogen exactly which will be covering now. So this is what we call as eclipse. In eclipse, the substituent group are near, there will be repulsive force between them, that is unstable. So between them there will be interaction. Between the substituent group in the carbon, attached group in the carbon will be having an interaction that is called torsional strain. If the torsional strain is more, compound is unstable. So eclipse is unstable. In staggered, this one week kept constant, another keep on rotating. The rotation with one hydrogen, this hydrogen to this hydrogen, if hydrogen shifts somewhere, so this we can write as hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. This hydrogen will rotate now. Example, here hydrogen, and here hydrogen, this is a hydrogen. Now the conformations changes now. So this rotation will be minimum 60 degree with each other. 60 degree rotation, not a bond angle, 60 degree rotation with each other. So as much as possible, if the substituent group are near with each other, then it is called eclipse. Then the substituent group are away with each other, then it is called staggered configuration. Staggered configuration, torsional strain is minimum, stability is maximum. Okay. Out of this, we'll be seeing in between the plenty of n number of isomers. Out of that, we notice that Gauss, GAUCHO, Gauss isomers or Gauss conformation. Gauss conformation is also eclipse conformation. This is Sapor's, what I'm saying. The same thing will write in Newman projection. In Newman projection, here hydrogen, hydrogen, and hydrogen, front carbon. Back carbon will be having an hydrogen. If it is eclipsed, hydrogen, hydrogen and hydrogen. This is Newman projection, that is in eclipse. So same as in staggered, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. So this substituent group are away, hydrogen, hydrogen and hydrogen. This is staggered, Newman projection in staggered. This is Newman projection in eclipse. Are you getting? So these two are different representation. Out of this, the intermediate Gauche, what we are getting, that is also eclipsed conformation only. Gauche is also eclipsed conformation. Here, what is the difference between eclipsed and gauche? In eclipsed, any molecule means the substituent group are near with each other. Any substituent group, whether the hydrogen or the CH3 group or any group. But in the case of gauche, the bulkier group in they are near with each other, bulkier group. Example, if we take in the butane, CH3, CH3. Okay, in butane also we can write now. So this name, same Newman projection, carbon, front carbon and back carbon. Okay, I'll write how it is in gauche. In gauche, the two CH3 group. Example, this is a carbon, one carbon. To that, another carbon is attached. No, so we'll write hydrogen, CH3, and hydrogen. If what the other substituent group are attached, if the substituent group are attached, here example, here is CH3, H and CH3. Carbon, this one carbon, this is carbon, second, backside and third carbon, this is fourth carbon, butane. In the two CH3 group are near. If the two bulkier group are near, then it is called gauche conformation. Okay, that is also eclipse conformation. So rotation 60° with each other. When we write energy versus number of transformations, means number of rotation we noticed. So yesterday I have written from the reactant, both reactant to a product, we can see that is staggered configuration only, staggered projections only. In transition state, intermediate state, that is eclipsed, because it is unstable. Maximum strain, maximum torsional strain, minimum stability. Get it? So this is staggered and Newman projection. You can able to write for any compound. We explain 6-membered ring. Okay, 6-membered ring can be write as chair form and boat form. Out of this chair form and boat form. Okay, so if you consider that this like chair, no. If it is like the chair form, the flagged hydrogen, what we consider here, they are away with each other. But in the case of the boat form, here, sorry, this is in the boat form, here hydrogen, these two hydrogens are very near. Hydrogens are near, torsional strain is more, less stable or least stable out of chair form and boat form. Not only that, this can also write in a twist form also. So like this, we can write twist form. So out of this twist form, chair form, half chair form, all these forms, chair form is more stable because flagged hydrogen, these hydrogens are away with each other. So with the help of torsional, with the help of conformational isomer, we can able to explain the stability. Okay, this is just only in carbon-carbon single bonded compounds. Clear? Is it clear to everyone? Just once again, you watch that. If you're having doubts, kindly ask me. That's gauche, eclipsed, staggered. Okay, the staggered and eclipsed are two extreme cases. The difference between staggered and eclipsed, the substituent group, which are the group attached to carbon, are very near with each other, eclipsed. Away with each other, staggered. Each rotation minimum is 60°. Less than 120 rotation means very least to a maximum 120, we call it as eclipse itself, but as much as possible they are away with each other, then it is called staggered conformation. Okay, Newman and Sahor's are projections, way of representing the molecule. Staggered and eclipse are the conformations, two extreme conformations. Is it clear? Okay, next. So we were discussing about alkanes, that is from beginning alkenes from carbon-carbon single bond saturated compound. In that alkenes preparation, method of preparation of alkenes, next isomerism, next chemical, physical and chemical properties and chemical reactions, what we know is. Similarly, we need to study about alkenes and alkynes also. Okay. Who's sending it? Pavani, Gauche is nothing but bulkier group. The bulkier attached group should be near with each other. Okay, if the substituent group, if we consider, if it's CH3, HH and butane, here if it is in CH3 and hydrogen, if gauche is also eclipsed conformation, in that the bulkier group are very near. Okay. Next. So we need to study about unsaturated hydrocarbon. In the second one, in unsaturated hydrocarbon, in the carbon-carbon double and triple bond. So we need to study about carbon-carbon double bonded. Carbon-carbon double bonded compounds are called alkenes. Alkenes also be called as olefins. Alkenes also be called as olefins. Remember, alkenes are called paraffins, alkenes are called olefins. Okay, so you need to remember the normal name. Just to remember that name. Alkenes are unsaturated hydrocarbon having carbon-carbon double bond. Alkene forms a homologous series with the general formula of the alkene. CnH2n is a general formula. CnH2n, if substitute carbon number 1, N is carbon number, C1, H2 into 1, C1H2. So C1H2 valency is not satisfied, so we cannot see methane. We can't see methane. And if C2H2 into 2, C2H4. C2H4 carbon-carbon double bond, carbon-carbon double bond, and the 2 of the hydrogen inside, another 2 of the hydrogen on another side. So begins from carbon number 2, eth, carbon number 2, eth, carbon-carbon double bond, ethene. Eth is a root word, meth, ethro. ETHE, eth is a root word, and for the ene is the suffix ethane. Okay, and this also example C2H4. So carbon number 3, C3H3 into 2, C3H6, C4H8, C5H10. So C2H4 to C3H6 difference is 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen. So here also 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen. So the difference between the 2 successive alkene is CH2 or 14 unit. This is called homologous series. Homologous series. This alkenes form homologous series with this general formula CnH2n. The first member of alkene in the series is ethene. C2H4 is ethene. Alkenes are also known as olefins because there is also familiarly the derived word oil forming. Oil forming. Why we call as olefins? Because of oil forming. Okay, because of oil forming, we call as olefins. And this one, the C2H4 is what we get, that is in the form of oil liquid on the reactions. Ethylene we are getting, the first member, okay, ethylene or ethene. Ethylene or ethene, C2H4 was found from oil liquid on the reaction with chlorine. We'll be studying later the reaction. Okay, we get the ethylene or ethene from the oil forming oil of the liquid, oily liquid on the reaction with chlorine. Okay, so how this will be, how this will be prepared, or what is the structure, what is the structure, what are the method of preparation, and how it is an isomerism. Sir. Student, just 10 minutes. I'll be back. Just I'll end the session. Again, I'll send message. Okay, just 10 minutes.